Hey there guys and dolls, my name is Celtic Titan and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. Now it has been a day and a half since we have played this game, but I really wanted to get back to this one. This one, it's, you know, like I said when I first started the series, this game held a very special place in my heart, being the first MMO that I really got into after City of Heroes went away. So this one was one where I really just, I needed to get back at it. I needed to get back in there. So what happened, you know, if you go back and watch again, because I'm not going to say if you remember. But what happened was I finished out Balmorra, you know, I finished out all the heroics on that planet, and I ended up in a situation where I am severely over-leveled by this point. If I remember correctly, you end up finishing chapter 1 around about level 32. Now we have 3 more planets to get through before we're gonna finish chapter 1. So in all truthfulness, we are severely over leveled by this point. Now I could be wrong. It has been a long time, a very long time since I actually went through the normal leveling process in this game. So I mean, I could very well be off, but truthfully, I really don't believe that I am. I believe that we're at a point now where we are way over leveled. So we're gonna go ahead and continue just like we did on Balmorra, and we are going to do just the class story on Nar Shaddaa. And oh, looks like my XP boost already did fall off, so I'm not gonna worry about reapplying another one, because I kind of want to get back into the swing of things and get a full set of gear from a planet, but I don't want to hang around on a planet that I'm really too high of a level for, because then getting all the gear would be meaningless. So we are also at a point now where I have never been this far on an Inquisitor. So while I may know certain plot points, I don't know like all the little details. So this is going to be fun to watch.
My other children would like to play with you.
Oh, sounds like we're going to have a fight on our hands here. Oh, all right. There we go. Oh no. Oh no. I don't have my... Okay, we're going to be okay. My companion's not out. I have no idea why that is. That's okay. Hold on. Let me summon my companion. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I didn't... Oh. It must not have shifted until I got down here. Yeah. So, yeah, no, I am totally over-leveled, especially if I'm already bumped down to level 26. So we're definitely going to have to just kind of do what we do. We'll move on from here. Nar Shaddaa is one of those very interesting planets, especially if the only thing you know about Star Wars are the movies. There's one thing right there, and that is not Jabba, boys and girls. That is not Jabba the Hutt. There is such a thing as a Hutt cartel, guys. They are the ones who run a whole lot of stuff. They have control over various... We'll just keep going this way. Over various planets and things like that. Like Tatooine, which is exactly why Jabba the Hutt is on Tatooine. And there's a lot of infighting that happens within the Hutt cartel itself. You know, a lot of people pushing for more power, or a lot of the Hutts pushing for more power, I should say. But look at this. I mean, it's so bright and shiny. Now, believe it or not, there was a point in time where I disliked this planet almost as much as I disliked Balmorra and Terrace. And I think I should revisit that thing, because I was very negative about that, and I don't want to leave it like that. I am not in any way saying that Balmorra and Terrace were poorly designed in any way, shape, or form. Quite the opposite, actually. I mean, they're both very interesting storylines. They are both very interesting planets in their own right. They just, it's because you go to them so soon and you see them all the time as you create new characters, being someone who made a ton of characters like I did, you know, it was very easy to just become tired of them. And this is one that I was tired of for quite some time, due to the fact that I was running a bunch of different characters at the same time, and oh, here we go. And truthfully, I had basically overstretched myself, and I had too many characters going through Nar Shaddaa at the exact same time. And it was no good. Yeah, look at this. This isn't even a challenge. So we are definitely going to make sure that we're not going to burn any more XP boosts for a while. We are definitely not going to do anything other than just continue to work through the story. And I'm definitely glad to be in this kind of position, because my very first character, if you remember, I mentioned it in the first video, the very first character that I ever ran was Jedi Shadow, and I overused the heck out of his stealth to the point where I was under-leveled and couldn't handle what I was going after. So it is very nice to be in the opposite kind of situation.
It's not wise to go behind my back.
That's what you get for trying to step up to the plate when you're dealing with a Sith. You don't have ideas. You don't. If you want to have an idea, you make it seem like that it was the Sith's idea. But look at this planet. I mean, this is considered to be the lower levels. You know, this is the slum of Nar Shaddaa, and it's still beautiful. Of course, it's gonna get worse. Of course it'll get worse as we work our way further and further down the rabbit hole here of Nar Shaddaa. It's really a nice touch too that if you hear that, hopefully, well, if you have headphones on, you'll definitely hear it, I would imagine. That voice speaking over the intercom, that's actually speaking Huttese. That's speaking their language. Now keep in mind, guys, much like you saw on Dromikas when we went through that, or Korriban, you know, typically you would be doing the missions along with everything else, but as someone who is considered to be a long-time player who has several different perks, as well as the XP boosts I've used, things like that, and being a subscriber, I've gained XP in such a quick rate that, you know, it's led us to this predicament right now. But typically you would have a planetary story arc that would take you over the entire planet. You would have different side missions you'd be doing as you went to these different areas, and that was another thing I believe I mentioned, possibly during the Dromikas videos, I believe, or possibly even during the Korriban videos. The developers did a phenomenal job of keeping everything together so that you don't have to go searching for your missions. You don't have to go all over Heckingon just to find what you're gonna do in this specific area. You'll just normally run across it. Like you can see here, our class story mission is way over here in the back of all of this. So we would have had our planetary story mission, which would have taken us through here. This one here, we would run across several of them, as well as the heroic missions that, you know, would give our character a reason to be within this area. Oh. Well, like I said, guys, I'm going pure dark side with him.
Fun for me when you refuse.
Shouldn't have said no. Oh. Okay.
You still hope to win.
Oh, Lord. Just do as you're told, man, please. Good lord. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't want to run the whole way. I know. Very, very lazy, but what are you going to do? I don't remember how long that thing takes to recharge now. 6 minutes? I'll take it. Man, if I remember right, that had a half-hour recharge before. Like, way back when we first started. Or maybe it was a full hour. I think that was the Hearthstones in World of Warcraft that took that long. Again, because I'm a longtime player, I've got a ton of perks that I've picked up over the time that I played this game. That plus, I think they went and discounted that anyways. Yeah, there it is. Speeder piloting is now available at level 1. That's craziness. Speeder piloting 2 is now available at 10... 25, 30, and 35. Holy moly, okay. It doesn't take long to start unlocking these in your legacy. There's always some that are sitting in the cartel market. This one here, I actually got as a reward. Or maybe not even as a reward, just as a perk for being a subscriber at a certain time. So I got the lucky 77 swoop. And it was one of the first ones that would actually rank up with you. And back then you only ranked up to speeder piloting 3, if I remember right. Man, nothing seems to be coming after me at all. Let me just try to run past these guys. Yep, okay, they'll trigger. Because I was right on top of them. So this is kind of just one of those fun story missions where you're basically just interacting with what's going on in front of you. You know, you'll be talking or you'll trigger different things. And a lot of things will be determined by what you choose as your response. Which is very, very cool. Bioware did a fantastic job on all of their stories. Oh lord. I've got disciples and initiates, oh lord. This is craziness.
So confident. So amazingly
yeah?
confident. But I dare say you've gravely underestimated me. That painful twisting you feel in your gut is your essence draining rather rapidly.
What on earth?
Sinking feeling. Your connection to the Force being severed. Soon, you will be no more powerful than little Denton here, or Ramona.
For that, you will suffer.
What on earth is going on here?
Not so powerful anymore, are we?
Why?
Greater Sith than you have fallen before me. Did you
that must be what the artifact's power is, to take away the Force power.
Right, but surely my lord sees the advantage of leaving the cult in my hands.
Whatever, dude,
Think
you're
of what I
done.
can accomplish on your behalf.
You are so
My
done.
lord, please. Can Palladius really be trusted?
Oh lord. No dark side points for it.
Only the thing is, everyone in the cult looks up to you now.
Don't you even do it. Don't you even think about it. This one's got plotting in his eyes. I know to end the chapters. See, what you do is you get these planets, you get them in pairs. Through, you know, after your capital planet. So we got Balmora and Nar Shaddaa together as a set. We get... Oh, hold on, let me find mine. Warrior... Inquisitor over here. Okay. And then we'll get another couple of planets, and then we'll get our story to end chapter 1, but I don't remember if there was an interlude here, so we're gonna just go ahead onto the ship and see what Zash wants. And then if we just get the planets, then we'll wait till the next video to get into it, but if we've got something else ready to go, then we'll just go ahead and do that one in this one too. Why not? Wow. I was not expecting this. Man, I wish I would have had the channel back when I first started playing, when I was playing my Jedi Shadow. That Consular storyline was something special. They all really are, but the Consular storyline, I don't know, it spoke to me so deeply. You know, it speaks a very positive message, a very comforting message, but at the same time you realize just how powerful the Consular truly is. Just as right now we're realizing just how powerful the Inquisitor really is. Though I definitely think I have to say my favorite out of the storylines that I've actually finished, the class storylines, the 4 of them, I'd have to say the Agent was probably my favorite. And that's a very popular opinion too. There's a lot of people who love the Agent storyline.
Let's see what you've got.
Alright, let's do this. Wait, did he send his apprentices out of the room? Oh, Lord. Alright, dude. Let's do it. Oh, Lord. Man, he is nothing. Holy cow, for an elite. This is ridiculous. It's probably because we're bumped down on this planet. But this goes to show that another thing BioWare did really well with this game is just because you were done with a planet or done with your missions on said planet didn't mean that you were done with the planet altogether, that you would never come back. I mean, the Inquisitor ends up coming back here a couple of times. The Warrior ends up coming back here a couple of times. You know, the Jedis end up going right back to, here we can go straight to my ship. They end up going back to Tython a few times. So, I mean, it's just because you're done there doesn't mean you are done forever. Which I think is a very cool point. And just because that wasn't your starting planet doesn't mean you will not end up there. For example, I know for a fact the Warrior went to Hutta, which was the starting planet for the Agent and Bounty Hunters. The Jedi Knight goes to Ord Mantell, which was the starting area for the Troopers and Smugglers. Well, if I remember right, we need to go to Tatooine first, and then we go to Alderaan, and then we'll finish Chapter 1, so that'll be just fine. We'll be able to blitz through Tatooine, which should be pretty cool. We actually should be able to blitz through Alderaan as well, which means that we'll have Chapter 1 wrapped up in the next couple of videos, which will be awesome. We can move on from there. And so, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, go on ahead and hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you can keep seeing more from me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.